Okay, to start off, I'm going to do the eyeshadow. So, as I mentioned before, I got two of these eye illusion shadows from Motive Cosmetics. They are right here. This one is in Fiction. This one is in Essence. Kind of hard to see, like, in that light. It's crazy, but if I go back here, maybe it's easier to tell. I could take a picture also and stick that in there into the video. And then the other one I got is Temperature Rising, a pressed eyeshadow from just like the regular shadows that come in there, like in the Pro palettes and things like that. So I also keep the rest of my Motives shadows here in my Z palettes, so I might dip into those just to complete the eye look. So I just have these three to work with. So I already started by putting my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I just actually put that little bit of that on my lid to kind of prime before I use other shadows. I'm going to start by doing the Temperature Rising in the crease. Love a bronzy color. Now, it looks matte on, like when I did the swatch. This is the first time I'm applying these three shadow colors, by the way. So we started putting the crease. It did look matte on, but when I look closely in the actual pot, like in the container, I did see some like almost like goldish shimmer in it. So I'm not sure if that's from something else, if it's an overspray. Like it's really pretty. I don't, it might be just really, really fine, which I don't mind, because to me it looks really good in the crease color. I'll do the other one. By the way, the brush I'm using is a Bdellium Tools 785. It's their blending brush. So I had mentioned that I think the eye illusion shadows were $19, around $19. This is the regular one, so it's a little less. It is $14.95. So that's actually the crease. I really like that color. It's like a bright enough brown that it really makes it pop, especially if you're going to mix it with the blue like I'm about to do. So, on the lid, I wanted to do something a little more neutral because I am going to use this blue. I'm actually going to use a new shadow that I got by Smashbox? No, I'm sorry, Buxom. I'm actually going to try out a new shadow that I just got by Buxom. It's an individual one. It's called Style Icon. It's just like a nice neutral taupey. They have the pans that you can put them in. I just wanted the one color, and it doesn't pop out of the back, so just like a little info tidbit for anyone that was looking to get any of these. They do not stick to the Magnet Z palettes, so I'm still trying to figure out what to do with it. So for this one, I'm just going to put it over the lid. I'm taking this brush. This actually came with one of my Motives Cosmetics like little shadow palettes. So I'm just going to put a little bit of this on the lid. I think what I'm going to do is do the blue along the lash line. So now I'm going to take my Motives Cosmetics little black dress gel liner, and I'm going to, I like to dip the end of my brush in there, kind of warm it on the back of my hand. This formula is really soft when you get it, so it glides on so nicely and dries perfectly. I just recommend people, if you're to maybe keep a separate little jar and to dispense a little bit on it. That way you keep the original jar closed shut and your liner will last longer, and it won't dry up. And that goes for any gel pot liner. So this is black. So I actually used a concealer brush earlier, but I kind of like that it's flat and that it'll be thin. So I'm going to use this for the Fiction Illusions eyeshadow. Eye illusion. Damn. That came out pretty nice. Alright, so let's try putting this on the lid. I'm just going to pack it on right here. If I want it to show up a little more, I'm going to spray some of the 10 years younger, sorry, hard to see, 10 years younger setting spray on my brush. It'll just make the colors pop out a little more. It's pretty. There's actually a lot more gold in it than I anticipated, and can I just point out that that almost completely covered the black that I had underneath it, so it's like pretty opaque. Here, I'm gonna spray for the next eye. I'm gonna go back and just add a little more liner. Color in the crease. Still, I know this is not like glam Instagram makeup. I do that on occasion, but for every day, this is like a nice quick, it almost looks gray on the lid now. There is so much gold in it, and I think that's why it's making it do that. I don't hate it. Alright. So again, I'm taking my liner, which I actually still kept on the back of my hand, and I'm going back in, just getting really close to the lash line. Beautiful. And I am going to take a little bit of this Tempting color, the one I did in the crease, and I just want to put a little bit of that underneath the eye. Just to add some balance to it. It's a little darker on the outer corner, so I think I'm going to actually take another Motives Cosmetic powder blush. I'm going to use a matte color. I'm going to use this color Tiramisu. It's just like a chocolate brown matte color. Just going to take this round brush. I think this is BH Cosmetics, the 122 brush. And just put a little. I'm actually, so this, every time I do like a dark color in the outer corner, I like to do like, I say like smaller than a dime size. So this is actually perfect because it like, it's a good size to just kind of plop in there. And then to blend, I just take a fluffy brush and kind of go back in there. Kind of blend it out. And then to add a little pop of color, just kind of brighten the eyes in between, I am going to take that other Eye Illusions color in Essence, this light color, and take a little brush, take a little bit of this here, just put it in the other corner. That's pretty. Cool, I like it. Cool. Just a subtle little bit of color there and there. Other than that, it's just kind of like neutral, warm tone, which I usually wear. I know, I need to change it up a bit. Now the other thing I wanted to do was try out one of these blushes. So I have English Rose, which is this one, and then I have Pinch Me, which is this one. I think this one might go a little more with the look that I have on now, so I'm going to go ahead and try this out. I already put bronzer on. It was medium powder bronzer by Bobbi Brown, and I set my makeup with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Okay, oh, it's a little powdery. See a little bit of fallout there. I hope it goes on okay though. So just shake it if it does that. I'm always curious with shadows, especially how they're going to show up on my skin tone because I'm darker, and some of them are light that it's like only good on if someone's pale. And again, if you're buying something online and you haven't seen it in real person, in real life, I meant, it's hard to know what's going to be right for you if you can't touch and feel the product. So I'm hoping this might help some people in that respect. That's pretty. All right, let's do the other side. I guess that's it. Oh, and there was one more thing. So lips. I'm gonna do some lips. I really only got the lip gloss motives for Lala in La Reina in this delivery, so I'm just gonna try on a neutral lip liner and just put this on top. This one is actually, it's Motives too, it's neutral lip liner, so I'm just gonna line my lips. I like to overline mine just a tiny bit. And then I'm actually gonna apply it with I'm gonna dab it with my finger actually, so just gonna put a little bit on my hand here. And that's really pretty. I kind of want to put some more. I love a nude lipstick. I mean a nude lip gloss, and it's been so hard for me to find any. So I am just like in heaven over here. Some of them have huge chunks of sparkle. I really like those without any, but this one is not bad. And there we go. That is, and that's good. That's it. Alright, so that's the final look. I like the shadows. I think the blue one was going to show up a little more blue. It came out looking a little more gray if I look down, because there was so much gold in it, it kind of canceled out that periwinkle color. But I'm interested to try it in different ways and see how it goes on the lid a little more. Maybe I'll do that in another video. This one really brightens up the middle, so I actually like that. I didn't know I was going to like it that much. I like the blush color. It's very natural, and I'm obsessed with the nude gloss. I might have to get another one so I can use one for my kit, one for me. But that's pretty much it for today. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned because I have some other first impressions of some really exciting things that are coming out. I'm just waiting for it to come in the mail so I can hop on here and do a review for you guys. So let me know if there's anything else that you want to see, and I will be back shortly with another video. Thanks!